Good morning, everyone. And the other side. Lee circles. And reverse. Shoe circles. And reverse. And pink circles. And reverse. And reverse. Okay, you can put away your sticks. Head turns. And center. And right ear up. And relax and left ear up. And relax and right ear again. And relax and left ear again. And relax back to center. Cross the hands on the chest. Raise the chin. And relax. Drop the chin to the chest. Tuck it in and raise the back of the neck. And relax. Cross the hands on the chest again. Raise the chin. And relax. Drop the chin to the chest. Tuck it in and raise the back of the neck. And relax back to center. Head rolls. And down to center and reverse. And down to center and back up. Forward spinal wave. And reverse. And good. The qua. And reverse. And good. And reverse. And good. The windmill. And good. And the other side. And center. And good. Shoulders. And reverse. And the other side.
Any guess where my mind was?
Where was it?
Uh, uh, Running through what I need to do before I fly this evening.
Be here now.
Never thought I'd hear you quoting Baba Ram Dass.
Well, that's true, though. And reverse. And alternates. And reverse. And double. And reverse. And good. Elbows. Now you can use your elbows. When you do elbows, you want to actually touch your chest here, just below your collarbone, right? So just sort of slide your hand over there. The reason is when you throw an elbow, you can of course throw it like this, but you don't get much power that way. And you also endanger your shoulder because your shoulder joint's just sort of flopping out there. Instead, you want to be in, right, close like this. So this exercise, Catherine and Jill, this exercise is actually from the next move we're going to do in the 24, which is called elbow to heart. It looks like this. Just after punch the ground. Punch the ground, elbow to heart. All right? That's what this is. And reverse. When you do this exercise, actually when you do any of the exercises, but this one you really need to pay attention to, you have to do all 4 energies with every circle you make. Pung, Lu, An, Chi. Pung, Lu, An, Chi. Now, most people, like Catherine, like to skip the An because it's more difficult. You're using the whole weight of your body that you've got to deal with when you do that. And so it's a little more difficult, all right? Pung, expansion, all right? Lu, turn on your own axis. An, sink in the qua. It's not so much sinking in the knees, although there's some of that, as sinking here. Sink, sink. And then G is condensing inside, but it's also a strike. It's a reverse elbow strike. All right? G. All right? Pung, Lu, An, G. So you could say there's, in every circle, every cycle, there are 2 strikes, right? 1, 2, right? And then you just smooth everything out. So you work the inside. Now, I don't see anybody making a gross error along what I'm going to say now, but you can actually still improve what you're doing. When you do on, right, your chi is going to sink. Another way to say on is sink your chi. All right? Sink. But there has to be a countervailing force, or you lose all your strength, all your inner strength. So I'm going to show you the worst thing you can possibly do. If you do that, this move will mean nothing. So instead, when you sink here, you have to rise inside. All right? Now, your whole body may still fall, but still your spirit, your chi, your spirit, your mind is rising. Good. And the other side. Qi, Peng, Lu, On, Qi. And this is a perfect example of how when you practice silk reeling, this is from the silk reeling series, or when you practice Tai Chi, you don't go all the way with your moves. And they did that for two reasons. One is there was always somebody watching you in China trying to steal your gong, right? The second reason is you don't want to tire yourself out. You want to gain energy from these exercises, not lose it. And when you do Fa Jing, when you do this, you're actually shooting a package of energy out in that direction. So you do that for an hour, you'll be very tired. Most people did these exercises first thing in the morning, like at 6 o'clock in the morning. And so then they would have to go to work. So they didn't want to tire themselves out, right? But by doing it gently and by not fa jinging, right, you can still build the pattern inside the body. So, some guy's gonna hit you, all right? Boom, his fist comes in here. You grab it and you pull it across your body. And you use your elbow on this side. Grab it, pull it across the body, boom, elbow. The elbow can go right into his ribs here. In the form, what we're gonna do this coming weekend, the title of the move is elbow to heart. So that's not into the side, that's right into this area here, right into the solar plexus. All right? But it also gives you, and in the form, you should do it gently. But it's fun to work it up a little bit and to use your weight. Right? The weight goes here. Right? The weight comes here. Earlier in the form, yes, in the first section, there's another elbow to heart, or this is actually an elbow to the face, kind of hidden in there. And reverse. Right, down into the lower back, up into the center chest, lower back, center chest, lower back, center chest, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg, lower back, center chest. This movement right here, this part of the movement, is called Feng Kai. Feng Kai means to split. And there's actually a picture of me and Master Zhang where Master Zhang is demonstrating that move on me in one of the classes. All right, so suppose somebody's got their hands on your neck, right? So they're like this. You come up underneath them like this, right? You don't grab them. You just come up underneath and split, right? You use the prominences of the wrist. The wrist comes up underneath their hand and pulls their hand over. Split, right? You're not using, of course you're using your shoulder and arm muscles, but what you're really using is your core. Right? You're coming up from the Mingmen in back, the lower back, up into center chest, and then it opens. Now, when you do that, when you try that with someone, a lot of times, particularly if they're a big guy, you're not going to get them off you completely. So that move is purely defensive, but you can turn it into an offensive move very easily. Watch. You take a double hit to the chest like that, you will feel it. I should have said something about the inside, right? You start in the lower back to do Feng Kai. You start in the lower back, you come up into the chest and open. And then if you were going to hit, what happens? How do you power that hit, Jill?
You use the thoracic piston and you go back to the Ming Mun.
That's exactly right. And you can feel it yourself. You come from the lower back, the Ming Mun, up to the Tanzhong, the center chest. And then you drop back into the Ming Mun, back in the lower body. Right? Watch. Very simple. Okay. And stretches. And the other side. And reverse. And the other side. And relax your wrists. And the other side. And rotate. And reverse. And the other side. And reverse. And close. And open. Close. And open. Close. And open. Close. And open. Doling. And touch the earth. And close your pores. Salute our masters. And salute your classmates. Thank you, everyone. Guys, have a great day. See you next time. Ciao.